welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you are new here, and come spend some time with me baking up some strawberry muffins. So in this strawberry muffin recipe, it is homemade. Everything's homemade. I'm not taking the recipe from a box. I'm not pouring it out of a pre-made bag of muffin mix. Everything will be homemade with the stuff you see in front of you. So we've got the all-purpose flour from Meyer brand. That's where I usually shop. I got 2 containers of, well, 1.5, but I have plenty more in the refrigerator, of fresh strawberries. The Meyer brand pure sugar. I have the milk in a little red bowl up front. The 2 large eggs, pure vanilla extract, baking powder, and imperial. So let's start whipping these things up. First, I'm going to need to move things so that you guys can see what's going on over here. As you can see, I have a different setup. This setup is in my dining room / laundry room storage area. It's a bigger space for me. I'm actually just using the table that we have to do this at. And I forgot my knife. Be right back. And I forgot a bowl. So I'm going to chop up these strawberries. I have a new food processor. I could pull that out and use that too, but I just don't want to, so I'm not going to. So this recipe calls for 2 1/4 cups of strawberries chopped up. So I'll fast forward this part for you. Need this for my stand-up mixer here in a minute. Okay, let's get back onto the recipe. So first, move this out of the way. I am going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and with this flour I need to, it says to spoon it out, so I'm going to spoon it out, but I'm going to have to wipe out this first, because I had the strawberries in it. That's the one thing you don't want to do, is to put a dry ingredient into a measuring cup that you had a wet ingredient in. So I've got my seedlings planted, the ones that need to be planted right now, and they are growing a lot. I couldn't believe it. I keep calling them my little babies. It's weird. But I'm surprised because the cucumbers said 5 to 10 days before germination starts, before they germinate. And it only took 2 days for those to germinate. And the day after, they sprouted right up. And then they just all started coming in like crazy. I have a tray of 40. Not the whole tray, so probably 30, 35 cucumber plants that have grown very tall already. They're about this tall. So I'm going to have to take those out and transplant those into bigger containers so they can grow right. And my tomatoes are all starting to come up. And just waiting on those peppers. My serrano peppers, though, those are coming up. My cabbage is coming up. Watermelon is not coming up yet, which is not time for them to. So, but we'll see. I only started seeds in here last year. I've never started them inside of anywhere, inside of the home or nothing like that until last year. And it worked. So I was like, well, next year comes around. Now I know what I can do. And I also sprinkled some cinnamon over the top of all of them, all of the seedlings, to prevent diseases. So you can look that up, Google it. It'll tell you what you can and can't do with your seedlings. But okay, let's move on. The flour. 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Spooned in to your measuring cup. We'll see how much of a mess I can make. I'm hoping I don't, but if you've been watching, you know me with messes in the kitchen. This isn't necessarily a kitchen, but well, the mess has started. I keep telling myself to get a container for the flour, for the sugar, but I haven't yet. I don't know. I just keep forgetting about it. And I have a very big mess on the table now. It's all right. I will clean it up. Good enough. I guess I should have brought the trash can over here. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And I'm just using what I always use. It's the Baker's Corner baking powder. It works great for me, so is a half tablespoon. I'm gonna have to go grab me a teaspoon. Be right back. So I needed a few different teaspoon measures. Teaspoon, quarter, half. I grabbed all of them. So yeah, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm going to put it in my hand and try to break it up a little more than what it is by smushing down. Got a few clumps in there. 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Where's that hiding? Where's the salt? I think I took it. Thought I had everything I needed, but obviously I don't. Be right back again. Okay, so I have the iodized salt from Meyer that I'm using. 3/4 teaspoon is what I need. I'm going to use 1/4 teaspoon. I'm not going to hold it over my mixing bowl because I don't want to go over the measurement. Okay, 1 cup of granulated sugar. Those of you who are watching for the first time, who are not familiar with me in this channel, I just come on here and bake and cook. And I just started this channel not long ago. So when garden seasoning comes up, I'll be taking everybody along with me outside, planting and harvesting the crops that I do. It's not going to be like a huge garden. It's going to be pretty big, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be huge like some of these YouTubers, content creators are able to do. So I watch Acre Homestead, and she has a huge garden area, and I would love so much to have something like that. I mean, it's amazing. If you haven't checked her out, go check her out. Acre Homestead, A-C-R-E Homestead. Her name is Becky, but she does a lot of different things on her channel that has to do with the cooking and gardening and canning, and she has freeze dryer, dehydrator, just everything. And I've been watching her for a long time. But if you have not checked her out, check her out. She has a very big following. And like I said, I'm just a new channel. I don't have a great following right now. Maybe one day I will. But I'm doing this. I started doing this channel just to have fun and you know, give me some time to keep myself busy being a stay-at-home mom. I am, you know, I'm a mom, but I have a job now. So I'm not a stay-at-home mom. I decided that I really needed to get a job. I couldn't sit at home. I wasn't making content as much as I probably should have or probably wanted to. So I got quite bored. I got unmotivated. Used to working since I was 15 years old. So I was like, I need a job. So I went and I got one. And so I'm doing the job, but I'm still doing my channel. I'm not going anywhere. Hopefully one of these days I'll be able to do my channel and do more content and not have to divide myself between working and having this channel. Maybe one day. I don't know. I don't see it coming soon to where I could do that, but if it happens, that would be awesome. Because I would actually have that great motivation to create more content than I have been. All right. So we've got the salt. Got to get the sugar. 1 cup of granulated sugar. And I'm going to give this a stir. Try and get all those mixed together, all my dry ingredients. And then I'm going to make a well in the middle of my dry ingredients. And start putting in the wet ingredients. So first, I'm going to take my eggs and crack them into my bowl. Sometimes I forget to do this step, to crack them into a separate bowl. And before anybody asks, yes, I did wash my strawberries. Kind of break these up a little bit. Now, I'm going to pour in a half cup of milk, my 2 eggs, my softened butter, room temperature, not melted. Just going to take it and get little chunks off. My vanilla extract, I'm going to need 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. It also says that you can put almond extract in it, but I'm not going to. And that's it. I'm going to throw it on the mixer and give it a quick mix. Okay, now I'm going to fold in my strawberries. I don't want to break them up with a mixer, so I'm just going to fold them in to my batter. Now, to be honest, you can use this recipe just like I did without the strawberries and make just regular muffins. You can add a different type of fruit. You can add chocolate chips, any type of baking chips to it. Crumbled up cookies. It's up to you. Dump all my strawberries in and fold them. And this is a thick batter. All right. Now time for the muffin tins. I'm going to make some mini ones and some big ones. If I have enough batter, I'm going to make the mini ones. But if I only have enough batter to go into my big pan, then that's all I'll do. I have my Halloween cupcake wrappers. Just what I have. You want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And let's see, they don't say how long to cook them for, so I'll start with 10 minutes. I have a little scooper here, kind of easier to get it out with because it has the part that scoops across it on the inside. Okay, so now that I have these scooped out, and actually the recipe did say that it makes 12 muffins, but this is 12 regular sized muffins, and then it made 14 mini muffins. I'm going to throw these in the oven for about 10 minutes, check them, see how they're doing, and then go from there, and I'll be back with you guys. Alright, muffins are done, and they had time enough to cool off. They look very good. They look really delicious, and I'm gonna have Jeff try one. So, oh, about my job and stuff like that, Scarlett, she's adjusting okay to it. She don't like to be without me. She's been with me since the day she was born, and she's over a year now. So, my boys are adjusting as well as I thought they would, because they're used to me working. So. But, alright, well, let's get Jeff in here to try one of these muffins. I can't have them because I'm on the keto, but he can. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get Jeff one of these muffins for him to try out. He said he wants one of the big ones, so. I don't know if they can see you in the camera or not because I can't see the back of the camera. fresh strawberries. Look at that right on the paper. Are they fluffy? Are they dry or anything, or heavy?
No, it's like perfect. They're not,
Perfect.
they're not, like the fruit isn't like too dry. No, it's good.
Good. I was hoping that. The fruit is fresh, so he said that the inside of the muffin's not dry at all. And it's perfect consistency, so sweet. I guess that's an A+. That's a win. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna get these out and put these up for everybody except for me. Alright, that is it for today. My next video that I'm going to do, though, is going to be the blackberry cobbler. So I hope you guys come back. If you like my content, don't forget to subscribe, like, share it with everybody that you know, and leave me a comment if you want, if you have a question or any other tips or any ideas on what I could make for you. I'm baking, I'm cooking, whatever it is. I don't mind. So just throw it down in the comments and let me know. Also, if you did anything as far as baking with strawberries, let me know what you've made. If you've done the strawberry muffins like this, let me know. But that is it for now. And I will see you guys later. Well, I won't see you, but you will see me.